Well, Matt, I think I have this thing recording
Oh,
now.
hey. Oh, hey. Hey.
Yeah, so look at that.
Good morning.
Surprise. Well, hello, everybody. It's Jayce.
It's Matt.
And this is X Radio X. I hope you had a great week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or maybe a day was the last time you listened to us.
I hope that they've definitely been binging one after the other, so they feel like they're literally glued to one of our sides. And actually, someone commented that it sounds like we're all in the same room, which is awesome. So they're glued maybe in between us. That would be cool. You're sandwiched in between Jayce and Matt.
And depending who that is, that could be fantastic, or we might have to...
I think it's fantastic no matter what. We'd love to have
why
you.
not? Why not? All right, Matt, just like in our first episode where I had to figure out if this thing is working, I just need to ask you, Are you hearing me correctly? Is everything sound good?
You sound great, yes.
You're a big fan of everything that's happening right now.
Yeah, how about me? Am I good?
I think you're good.
It's weird that we didn't do that 10 minutes ago.
We should have started that before, That makes a lot of sense. Why wouldn't we do that?
Too late now.
Yeah, I'm like in the menu. I'm like managing sound devices right now and doing all of the stuff that I should have done, before we started, because that's
behind the scenes stuff.
That's what a professional would do. Well, I can't. It's at 100%. So I guess this is the level you're getting, everybody. Hope you like it.
Good. You sound good.
I do.
You sound good.
Yeah.
But before we say anything,
there we go.
Before
now
we get in trouble,
before
we get in trouble, we have to do something.
Is it disclaimer time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, last week, since you gave them the inaugural disclaimer, and you're going to understand why I used that word here in a second, I wrote this one. So here we go. This episode of X Radio X is sponsored by Locker Room Talk. Locker Room Talk. It's the talk you don't want your parents to hear, but might help you become president. Listener discretion is advised. So grab them by the blank, and let's get this show started.
Yeah, well done.
You like that?
I do. I really like that.
That was. I figured we should really work some Go America into our podcast. And
yeah, for sure.
I think that did it for us.
That was, however, that is one topic that people suggested we will probably never talk about.
Oh yeah,
unfortunately,
I don't think this podcast is really the spot where we need to be talking about. Maybe we'll do a sideshow podcast someday where you'll get to hear all of our political ideas and then, do with them what you want. But right now we're just trying to keep this a good time.
That could be our Patreon. If somebody pays $2, we'll talk for an hour about literally anything you want us to talk about.
Well, I think we might need to put, for $2, we might need to put a few parameters around that. If you maybe put some more zeros at the end of that, and then
I don't have $2 right now.
Disclaimer.
I could buy like a candy bar and a half with that. So
I think I have $2.
All right. If you give me those $2, I will talk to you about anything you want.
You'll talk to me anyways.
That's true.
We talk all the time.
You're right.
So we could do a podcast about us talking about the podcast.
Yeah, we probably could. Maybe not for an hour, though. I mean, it would be a lot of, hey, remember when you said this? It was really funny. And then we laughed over each other for about 45 seconds. And then we forgot what
And then you said
about.
that one thing, remember?
That was
good.
Great. That was good. And then you followed it up with that other thing that just drove it home.
And we just laughed and laughed and laughed.
People are going to love that.
They are. They are going to dig that. And there, we just recapped the last month. There you go, everybody. So the last couple episodes, we had interviews, and they were fun.
We did. We
had the Doc of Rock, and we had Sluice. And I meant to ask Sluice this, and you might be able to answer it. Wasn't he originally Farmer Sluice? Or was that Farmer Ben?
That was actually me. When I started, I was Farmer Proofrock for like a month.
Yeah, it's because you wore overalls because you were cool.
If only that were the reason. No, but that was what my original DJ name was. And I kind of just picked it out of nowhere. And then people just started calling me Proof Rock, and then that was what stuck. Thank goodness, because I would have had to keep a whole farmer theme going and have like animal noises, and it would have been just too much, because that's how I roll. I would have to kill the entire theme.
Yeah, you're just totally going to buy in. Have to go all the way.
Yeah, thankfully we dropped that name pretty quickly and just went with Proof Rock.
It worked.
Yeah.
Well, since we talked about how you got your name, as I was Jayce the Ace.
Yeah.
My name actually came from my sister and I when I was the oldest, and well, I still am the oldest, and she's the youngest in the family, and we have a brother and sister in between us.
Okay.
And we loved watching professional wrestling. So we always used to beat up on my brother and sister.
Perfect. Siblings.
I'm the oldest, and Rachel's the youngest, and then Bethany and Danny are in the middle. And myself and Rachel, we were a tag team, and I was Jayce the Ace, and she was Rude Rachel.
Nice.
And we would beat on my brother and sister because we were a loving family.
I like that. Jayce the Ace and Rude Rachel.
And that's where my name came from.
Nice. I don't think I knew that.
I don't think you did. I don't think I ever told you guys that.
Wow.
But that is how I got Jayce the Ace.
I love it.
And my sister actually came up with it. It wasn't me. So give credit where credit is due.
All right. So I'll give credit to your sister. So today we don't have a guest.
Nope.
So another podcast, I'm stealing this from them. This is going to be one of our hostful episodes. Instead of saying guestless, we are hostful.
We're hostful.
Makes it sound positive.
It does.
Yeah.
I am very
so
hostful.
It's a hostful
today.
episode. Jayce and I are going to banter about some things that are on our minds. And we also, we're not going to probably get to it this episode, but we like that people are commenting on the interwebs about things they would like us to discuss, and they will definitely be featured on future episodes. So thanks for all the feedback, and keep bringing it in, because it's really not only does it say, oh, hey, they're actually paying attention, but it makes you be kind of like a part of this whole thing. Right.
So we appreciate it. And especially since I kind of watch the Facebook group a little more, and Matt watches the Twitters.
Yes.
The Facebook group, we asked this week, what do you want to hear us talk about? And we're not going to talk about the things you asked, but we did get them all, and we are going to go over them, and we will probably talk about some of them. I'd love to talk about all of them, but some of the things people asked would take a serious amount of research.
And I think that they would want us to actually talk about it with some sort of thought, rather than just read the list and say, all right, here we go. We're going to talk about Abe Vigoda for an hour, because that's what they wanted. I know.
You mean Fish?
I know he was on Barney
Miller,
and on to you, Jayce.
And Abe Vigoda. I think he was brought up many times in Beastie Boys songs. That's about all you're going to get from me.
He was a balding gentleman.
He wasn't the Diners Club person. That was Telly Savalas.
Yep, that's true. So we know that he's not Telly Savalas. We know he was on Barney Miller. He was known as Fish. We've got, 58 minutes to go?
Yeah, but thanks to Telly Savalas, we do know that membership has its privileges.
Indeed.
So with that being said, we've read them. I've sent a bunch of them to Matt. We're going to think about it, and we'll address many of them, if not all of them, in one way, shape, or form over time. But some of them were like the history of Radio X and how it got from West Hall into the University Center. And although I'm sure I've heard the story and I'm sure I've met the people who did it, that's going to take some research. That's going to take some time.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be.
You want to know who asked that?
Team.
You want to know who asked that?
Yeah,
Dave Cole.
You know what? If we interview him, I really hope we get to play Robot Party and Peanut Butter and Jellyfish.
I hope he's not mad we used his last name.
Oh, well, that's your fault. I can bleep it out. But I hope we can play those, because one of the things that we're missing is we can't play music because we're not paying a bunch of money to play music. But I bet if he gave us permission, we could play at least those two songs, because they're his stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. And there's plenty of Radio Xers out there that had independent bands and all kinds of stuff that we could probably get our hands on and play at some point, but we have to get our hands on it and then get it all in the system. And we do have day jobs too. So
yes, right. I've got the chain gang. You've got your actual real job. So
where I work in an actual real studio, not in a corner of my family room.
So before we start on the first topic today, we wanted to pay a doffing of the hat to somebody. Did you want to take that?
Oh, by doffing of the hat, you mean thank you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks to my friends Matt and Nate. They do a podcast called Your Sunday Drive, and it's a very good podcast, and I listen to it all the time. I can proudly say I've listened to every episode.
Nice.
And no, I'm not just kissing their butt. I don't have to. I've known Matt since we were like in first grade. So
wow.
And I've known Nate since high school. So, but they do a very good podcast. Like I said, it's called Your Sunday Drive, and they gave us a thanks in their last one that they did. Their I can't remember the exact title, but it was essentially their Live Without a Net one. Mm-hmm. And it was good. I thought they did a good job. I told them that. I texted them. I said, you guys did great. And
I listened to most of it. It was very good. I didn't listen to all because then my kids were like, what are you doing? But I did listen to most of it. So I appreciate the shout out too. I haven't known you guys since kindergarten or high school, but thank you very much. And your podcast is cool. So if you're looking
but Matt has known me to act like a kindergartner from time to time.
Indeed. Yeah. So it's almost the same thing.
So thank you, Matt and Nate. Appreciate it.
Exactly. And that's
so hopefully some of our listeners will go out and listen to their stuff. This is cross-pollination in the podcast
check out
world.
Your Sunday Drive. Available wherever podcasts are freed.
Available. Yeah. I get them on Stitcher. That's the one I've been using lately. Stitcher and Spotify. I use a little Apple here and there.
Okay.
But it's mostly Stitcher and Spotify are the ones that I use. So
excellent.
And I don't know what
you're not
podcast
paid by
catcher
them either,
you use.
Right?
No.
I just I go the Buzzsprout. I just get them right there.
Oh yeah, you go right to the tap.
Go right to the tap and just stick my mouth over it. So
and ingest podcast that way. So now that we've thanked them, we've kind of introed the show. We gave our disclaimer. I just want to, before we get into our topics, which just to give you a little tease, we're going to talk about song lyrics.
Oh yeah,
Matt has come up with. He sent me. I'm sure he sent these the other day, but I'm just reading them as we start. So we're going to talk
part
about
of it,
song lyrics.
I like you to be surprised because I like to hear your reaction. But I've been stewing on this for several weeks. In fact, I've been wanting to kind of tackle this subject since we started the podcast because I listen to music all the time, and you listen to music all the time, and there are some songs that are fantastic, or they're really catchy, or they're very popular. And I don't know that everyone always listens to what the song lyrics are saying. And so I wanted to kind of dig into that a little.
And when I read the titles, I was like, yeah. And then I'm like, what?
Right.
Wow, you listen to that song? And then,
You've heard all of them.
I've heard every single one of these. I'm a music guy. That's all I pretty much do is listen to music. But before we get into that, we always joke. I always joke about recording. I'm recording in my family room. Mm-hmm. And I just want to let everybody know, if you hear a baby crying.
What?
If you hear a baby crying, it's a fake baby.
What?
Yeah, this is all makes sense in a second. Just hang with me.
You have a robot baby?
Yes, I have a robot baby. I have a robot vacuum. Why not a baby? It's the logical next step. But so no, my son is in a parenting class.
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, cool.
So he has to, see, it makes sense.
They gave him a fake baby?
They gave him not just a fake baby. It's, besides not being able to like crawl and talk.
Yeah.
It's legit a computer inside of a baby doll body.
I think we just got like a sack of sugar or something when we had to do that.
Glad that's what you said.
So, it was a Catholic school. I think that we just had to carry around a bag of sugar or something for like a week. So it was already pretty much dead weight and it didn't do anything.
Just like a baby.
The opposite of a baby. So we learned nothing from that. So that's cool. So it's like a computerized robot baby?
Yeah, and it's really actually kind of neat. He
Is it like a Tickle Me Elmo?
No, it's not like a Tickle Me Elmo. Well, I mean, I guess kind of, but not at all, really. So no, I'm gonna go with back to no. It's not like a Tickle Me Elmo at all. But so right now it's his homework for the weekend is he has to take care of this baby, which, there might be some people that are like, why is your son taking it? And in my head, I'm like, why wouldn't a male take a parenting class?
That's right.
It teaches you all that. I mean, because a lot of people, I have lots of male friends who the first time they actually held a baby was when they had their own baby.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like you're a little late at that point.
Yes. Agreed.
You maybe should have held one before.
A little more awkward. Yeah.
You should kind of know what's coming. So, and it's actually, he's been doing very well with it. So I'm kind of proud of him.
Wow.
So if you hear crying, what I was getting at is if you hear crying, it's the fake baby, and
so what do you
Elliot
do,
has
Grandpa?
to take care of it.
What do you do?
No, it's a fake baby. We're not calling me Grandpa. Jerk.
Robot Grandpa, what do you do? Do you just cover it with a blanket or throw it out in the lawn? What are you going to do?
I know how to take care of a baby. I raised 3 kids of my own, for
crying
out loud.
Take care of a robot baby?
Kids. Well, robot baby is a different story.
Do you have to feed it oil?
No, it's just like a regular person. It's just not a person at all. It's a computer surrounded by a baby doll.
So it's like a Tamagotchi.
Yes, it's like a really fancy Tamagotchi.
Sweet.
Which also, first person I ever saw with a Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Dave.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. I don't know how this is happening.
That's fascinating. This is a circle of life right before our very eyes.
It is. So yes, if you hear, like I said, if you hear a baby crying, it's a homework project, not an actual baby crying in my house.
Starts crying.
But the other thing,
just before your musical clock starts ringing.
Oh, we put that away. That was a Christmas clock. It's gone now.
All right, cool.
But the other thing you may end up hearing is because we have a baby that will now randomly cry.
Yeah.
Throughout the evening and night and day.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a regular baby.
Yep.
The other children in the house are not sleeping in their rooms.
Oh.
And there's 2 sleeping in the living room and 1 sleeping in the family room right behind me, but none of them are sleeping. So they're all just kind of being quiet and hovering around the area where I'm doing this.
Nice.
So I have like an audience looking at me, but not because they're excited to be at the show.
They're waiting for you to
leave. Because I'm infringing upon them doing other things.
Yeah, that's parenthood, really.
So it's kind of that's actually, I was going to say it's kind of an angry audience, which is essentially parenthood.
Yeah. All right.
So there you go.
Sorry, kids. We won't be too long.
Sorry, kids. We're working and not getting paid. You'll understand someday. So now that you've heard about my life for the past few days, let's get on to our topics.
I just really hope that baby cries during one of these. I mean, I'm just fingers crossed. Okay. So the first one I did actually give you a little teaser so this one we've discussed, you and I, but great song, Melissa Etheridge, Come to My Window, has always bothered me because the chorus is come to my window, crawl inside, wait by the light of the moon, come to my window, I'll be home soon. I have a problem with this because say you're talking to your
Is it
lover.
The breaking and entering?
It's a little of the breaking and entering. Yeah. That's part of it. If you're saying to your lady friend in her case, or man friend in anyone's case, you're saying, hey, come over. Why don't you come over tonight? And the lady friend is saying, yeah, sounds good. Are you going to be waiting for me? Well, no. No, I won't actually be there, but come over. Okay. Well, what am I going to do? Wait outside for you? No. You climb up the ivy on the side of the house, go in my bedroom window, wait for me there.
Well, hold on. Could you just give me a key?
No. This is way cooler. Climb in, break the window, go into my bedroom. Don't turn any lights on. All the lights in the house are going to be
no lights.
Darkness, complete darkness, and wait. I'll be home, say, 45 minutes later, okay? I'll be home, but just wait there in the dark in my burgled house There may or may not be parents. I don't know. Like when she is setting this scene, if this is like secret love, my parents might hear you. And
is there a significant other there that I'm supposed to be
that's
avoiding?
even worse.
I know.
Go to my bedroom and hopefully the significant other doesn't see you. If so, that's why I'm not home.
This is like playing chicken.
It's horrible, right? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. I get that moon rhymes with soon. We all understand that, Melissa Etheridge. But otherwise, it doesn't.
Just wait for me to get there.
It's bothered me for years. Yeah. Why doesn't she just say, go to my house, park on the curb. I'll be home in like 40 minutes. Listen to music in your car, whatever you need to do, play on your phone. When I'm home, we'll just go in the front door together and do what we're going to do.
Yep. Have dinner.
I understand none of that rhymed, but it's still a better premise than break into my house, I'm not home, and just sit there in the dark.
Well, if I had to choose between those two songs, one about that sounds like when you take it in the context, like, come to my window, I'll be home soon. When she goes on to say, I dial the numbers just to listen to your breath, which at face value is kind of creepy.
Yep.
And I would stand inside my hell and hold the hand of death. Well, now, this is getting serious.
Metal. It's very metal what she's saying now.
You don't know how far I'd go to ease this precious ache. And you don't know how much I'd give or how much I can take. Yeah. So
it's very murdery.
This is a very dramatic couple.
I feel like Melissa Etheridge is setting this person up for a trap. Come to my window, crawl inside, and basically there's going to be an open bear trap on the floor like Macaulay Culkin would do. And then I'll be home soon to finish up the
it wouldn't be a bear trap. It would be Matchbox cars
on
the floor.
That's
and then you would fly through the room while Scooby doing it on Matchbox cars into a door that had like an iron on the other side that made the handle hot.
If he had access to a bear trap, he would have chopped off Joe Pesci's
totally.
foot. Totally.
He's a sadistic kid. That's a whole other episode.
100%. Okay, so that song I have a problem with. If anyone disagrees with me or can explain the idea of having someone come to your house in the middle of the night and break in and sit and wait for you in the dark as a logical love story, then by all means, tell us about it on Twitter or send us an email or something.
Is this some kind of role play when you think about it?
Okay, but then shouldn't she still be home? Like, I'll be in bed pretending to sleep and you break in and then you pin me down and say, I want all your money. And then I'll say, maybe there's something better you'd rather have. And then there you go.
And then the music starts.
Yeah. That is a role play. If she's not even there, then it's nonsense.
Now you're just watching TV. Oh, no. I mean, you're waiting by the light of the moon.
Yeah. You're waiting by the light of the moon. You can't even turn the TV on.
No radio, no sounds, no nothing.
Okay, so the second one's a little bit of a quicker topic, but it has also kind of bugged me. So, Should I Stay or Should I Go by The Clash is an excellent song. I love it. Do you like that song, Jayce?
Yes, okay. I do. No, I was finishing out the lyrics of Come to My Window. I just wanted to see if there's anything else crazy in there.
You're still in the mood for Melissa Etheridge.
So Come to My Window, Oh Crawl Inside, Wait by the Light of the Moon. Yeah. I like that song. I'm not going to lie.
So do I. I like almost every song on this list, but it's just I have an issue. So hopefully when she re-releases the 40th anniversary or something, maybe she'll redo the whole thing and make it logical.
I also looked at when it was released. I was like, holy cow, that was released the year I graduated high school. That song's old.
Yeah.
And speaking of old songs, you just brought up the next one.
Should I Stay or Should I Go?
I love this song.
It's a great song. I love it. I have nothing negative to say about it other than
nothing,
the logic.
Nothing, really? Nothing?
Other than a lot of things that I'm about to say. The logic of the line where he says, if I stay, if I leave, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. Right? Am I saying that right?
And if I go, there will be trouble.
If I go, there will be trouble.
If I stay, it will be double.
So where's the argument? He needs to stay. Why would you opt for double trouble? One choice is obviously better than the other.
It's not he would stay, he would go. Because he's going to go, so there's going to be some trouble. If he stays, there's going to be double trouble.
Wouldn't you rather have some trouble than double trouble?
So yeah, so you'd want
this decision is easy. The song
what
should
side
be called.
Of the fence am I on for this?
The song should be called "I Should Definitely Go."
Am I bringing the trouble, or am I there accepting the trouble?
Well, either way, why would you want 2 times the trouble?
It's not what you want, Matt.
Why would anyone?
You're getting trouble one way or the other. So how much do you want is the question.
Half of it, the least amount. You want the least amount. If the song said, "If I stay, there will be trouble. If I leave, there will also be trouble," then that would lead me to think that would be more of a very balanced decision. I don't know. It's trouble this way, trouble that way. But if I do this, there's going to be some trouble. If I do this, there's going to be way more trouble.
So don't do this.
Why is this a decision? He should have.
Well, he brings it up in the song. You know that, right?
No.
Next line. This indecision's bugging me.
It should not be bugging him. That's what I'm saying. It should not be indecision. If I said to you, "Hey, Jayce, here's a theory. Here's a plan. If you go to this corner, you'll probably get punched in the face. However, if you walk 3 more blocks over to this corner, you'll get shot 6 or 7 times." Gosh.
I think that's a bad
indecision
analogy.
Bugging me. This indecision, which one is a better choice?
You've got to stay with the lyrics, Matt. Jayce, now here, let me rephrase this for you, help you out. Jayce, if you go to that corner, you're going to get punched in the face.
Yeah, that's trouble.
But Jayce, if you stay here,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah,
not if you go 3 more blocks. If you stay here,
okay,
I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah, so it's an easy decision. You go over to the corner.
I go to the corner.
You're not an idiot.
And just get the regular trouble, not the bad trouble.
Yeah.
Not the double trouble.
Yeah, if you're given a choice of trouble or 2 times the trouble, you just stick with regular old garden variety trouble. Right?
I don't think this indecision should be bugging him.
It should not bug him at all. It should take him half a second. All right, let's see. Trouble or more trouble. All right, I'll stick with the just regular trouble. The even amount of trouble sounds fine. I don't like it, but it's better than the alternative.
There's also some other interest. Maybe I should really read the lyrics to this song. Because then it goes on with to exactly who am I supposed to be? Don't you know which clothes even fit me? Who's he talking to?
I don't know.
Why do I assume it's a he?
But right, it could be anyone. But if you condense it down to the argument he's having internally, should I stay or should I go? I wager it's not an argument at all, and he should have known at the beginning of the song.
Well, and if you go even farther down into the song, he goes back to it. Why do I assume it's a him? This person
might be.
This person, if I go, there will be trouble, and if I stay, there will be double. So you got to let me know. That person doesn't even want to make the decision. They're like, "Do you want me to get hurt twice or just once?"
So
you got to tell me.
So he can't make his own decisions, which is another problem, because obviously, if he knew what he was doing, he would go. Or would he stay? Wait, which one is better?
I'm not even sure anymore. I think he should stay because it's just regular trouble. You think? Oh no, he should go. You're right. He should go because that's regular trouble.
Go.
Yeah. And if he stays, it will be double. So he needs
trouble.
To get out.
Nobody wants double trouble. Exactly. All right. So the next
one day it's fine, and next it's black, Matthew.
Right. Done. I made my decision. I don't want black. I'm fine. Okay. So
we're off to the next song.
The next song
is troublesome for many reasons.
I mean, I like this song.
Everybody likes this song. People hate this song, but they hate it so much they like it. It's one of those, it's so bad, it's great.
Yeah, exactly. It's so bad. So it's Vanilla Ice, first off. If you're a fan, great. If you're not a fan, that's likely. But the song is Ice Ice Baby. And the only thing that I really...
Okay, hold on. Before you get into why the lyrics are, I just want to point something out here.
Yeah.
You can't trust Microsoft, and I'm going to tell you why right now.
Okay.
So I looked up the lyrics, right, to Ice Ice Baby, because amazingly enough, I don't know them all by heart.
You would know if you were singing it, you would be able to sing along.
Which is probably a lie. If we probably started singing it, I could probably just rip it off. But it says release year. Hello? ¿Cómo está? I'm here. Are you there?
Oh, there you are. You cut off for a second.
Oh, no, I'm still here.
Weird.
I'm very much here.
Okay.
But it says release year. This is Ice Ice Baby album To the Extreme.
Yeah.
Artist at Vanilla Ice Official, because there's probably official Vanilla Ice somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Release year 2005.
Well, that's crazy.
This is why Microsoft can't be trusted.
That's crazy.
Come on, guys. This was released in like 1991 or 2.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing that obviously he the song is all about him being a tough guy, and I don't think that he really is, but I'm not going to debate something I can't prove.
No, he could probably beat me up, but that's not really, if that's your measuring stick, you need to get a better measuring stick.
Right, exactly. So the thing I have a problem with is right at the beginning of the song. He tells us all right, stop, collaborate, and listen. And that to me is very conflicting because he tells us all to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe he's telling his DJ to stop so he can start talking. I'll give him that. Then he wants us to collaborate. But then he just wants us to listen. So are we supposed to start rapping at some point to like collaborate in the song? Is there a portion that we were supposed to do and we just left it out, and so that's why he had to use Queen music?
I think he's using artistic license with the word collaborate,
meaning he doesn't know what it means.
Meaning he doesn't know what it means. Because what I think he's trying to ask us is he's like, all right, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, cut it out. John over there, you zip it.
Yeah,
got it. All right. Okay, good. Now I want you all to come over here. He's like, what's a good word? Which DJ? Isn't that was his DJ? DJ cut this record side to side.
Yes, yeah.
DJ Shay or something like that. He's like, what's another good word for come over here? He's like, I don't know. You're the rapper. I put the music together. He's like, all right, fine. Collaborate. I heard that somewhere once. Yeah. So, all right, I want you all to stop. Collaborate. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you, because I'm about to drop some mad rhymes on you.
So why couldn't
that hurt when I said that? By the way,
all right,
that just
sounded good. Bad. It sounded smooth. I felt like you were about to bust a rhyme, but I think what he could have said was, all right, stop, gather round, and listen. Like,
it's not a folk song.
I'm about to put a guitar on my knee, sit on a large rock, and I'm going to sing you a little tune.
All right, stop.
You're going to put flowers in that person's hair.
Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly.
While you guys are weaving belts, I'm going to sing this little tune that I wrote. And then we'll all hop in my 5.0. Oh, that's another thing that I had a problem with. He's got his rag top down so his hair can blow. Has anyone seen his hair when that song came out? It wasn't going anywhere.
No, it wasn't.
At all. It was like a shelf. His rag top was down so his hair could maybe get polished, but it
help him with the aerodynamics of the top being down.
It was like a foil or whatever you call that. But it was not going to blow at all. So yeah.
He's also a flat out liar in this song.
He is
just flat out liar, because he says, all right, stop, collaborate, and listen, which clearly he doesn't know what collaborate means.
Nope.
Ice is back with my brand new invention.
There's
nothing new about this song at all.
No, exactly.
Nothing. Maybe the new use of the word collaborate. Maybe that's what we're not getting.
He might be onto something. He might be saying, I invented a new way to use a word completely incorrectly and make it sound cool.
Somewhere somebody's going, really, you guys, really? We're gonna,
it's a bit of a reach.
We're gonna hash out the lyrics of Ice Ice Baby. from
It's not about, okay, but
1991 or
listen, this
2.
is the thing. I'm not trying to argue that lyrics are lazy or that they're not good lyrics. Some of them just don't make sense to me. That's the thing I have a problem with. And that's what brings me to my next song.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
I want to give him, I do like some of the lyrics in this song.
Okay.
This one sounds good, though. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle.
Yes, I do like that.
I thought that was good.
He's got some skill.
I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Deadly.
Right.
When he plays a dope melody. He's not playing anything, by the way.
No.
That's his DJ.
That's true.
I'm just looking through. I've just got it. There's a lot more lyrics to this song than I realized.
It's a thick song. It's dense. It's lyrically packed.
He's thick and dense, or this song is?
All of the above, yes.
I grabbed my 9. All I heard were shells falling.
Yeah, I don't get that. Oh, so that's another one.
That's his 9mm. Yeah.
He gunshots were ringing out like bells. He grabbed his 9, but all he heard were shells falling. Well, weren't there gunshots, or were there not gunshots, Mr. Ice? The jury will strike that from the record. Okay, moving right on.
I'm just looking. Let's see. Take heed. I'm a lyrical poet. Miami's
You're
blah,
loving
blah,
this
blah.
You're loving it.
Oh my gosh. Because my style's like a chemical spill.
Mm-hmm.
Feasible rhymes that you can vision and feel. He used feasible in a rap song.
So he clearly had a thesaurus, or else someone just dared him to use the words collaborate and feasible in a rap. And he was like, hold my keys.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold my sparkling water. I'll be right back.
Okay, can I move on to the next one? Are you ready for?
I don't know if you can. I got to read more of this. Now you can. We can go to the next one.
Okay, so the next one
is just as problematic.
This one, I mean, okay, so I have a lot of problems with the Black Eyed Peas. I'm not really a fan. I know that they're super catchy. I know that they can write melodies and beats that are, I guess, sick. I don't know. They're cool.
And Fergie's in there.
And Fergie was. She's not anymore, but she was in the band. But I think that their lyrics are kind of lazy because they'll take one word and repeat it 55 times throughout the song so that they don't have to, like, what are we going to put in this line? We'll just write, yeah. Or
is that in this? Because I'm looking.
I don't know if it's in this one, but they do.
There's some yups and a yup and a yup.
We have 8 more syllables to fill. What should we? Well, let's just say the same word 8 times. That'll be good enough. That's
they curse a lot more in this song than I thought they did.
Yeah, but I think
they do say boom 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 a lot. Because you didn't even say the name of the song.
Yeah. Yes. So like at the beginning, got to get that. That.
You know, some of this might make more sense if there was a beat behind you.
All right, you start beat.
Or a song. No, that's not happening.
DJ, give me a beat.
I already did the folk version of Ice Ice Baby.
Listen,
that's all
when
you're
someone
getting.
says, DJ, give me a beat, you give them a MF beat.
Well, you're MFing saw. Out of luck, buddy.
All right. So anyway, the one line in this song that has always confused me, and I just think it's maybe they put it in because it's so ridiculous that it makes it funny. But in Boom Boom Pow, they have a part where they say, "Beats so big, I'm stepping on leprechauns."
That's not a very big beat.
It makes me laugh every time. And it's
I'm looking for that in here.
Beats so big, I'm stepping on leprechauns. Explain that one to me, Jayce. I need it explained.
It's not a very big beat.
Tell me the history of a leprechaun. And
here we go. Satellite radio.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Because satellite radio was like a big thing when this first came out, I guess.
Right. Satellite radio and bag phone, yo.
Y'all getting hit with that boom, boom, boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping. It doesn't even fit in the spot.
It doesn't make any sense, and it's so. I mean,
beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechauns.
So what was stepping on before that now leprechauns is like bigger?
Clearly, they were high when they wrote this.
Did it transport him to Ireland? Or what's the... I don't get it. Stepping on leprechauns. Maybe that's a slang that I'm too white to know what it means, but
no, I don't think that's it.
I just
think it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Thank you.
This whole song's ridiculous. If you read the lyrics, it's just...
Oh, yeah.
I like that boom, boom, pow. Them chickens jocking my style.
Yeah.
They try to copy my swagger. I'm on that next shit now.
Sure. Yeah. Right. That digital spit. He's on that digital
I'm so
spit.
3008. You're so 2000 and late.
And I have a feeling... Burn. So this is the... I have a theory, and I haven't actually looked back on this, but I have a theory that this song came out around 2008 or 9. And
it was 2009. Good job.
And at the time when they were writing it, they were like, yo, we're current. We're 2008. Everyone else is late. But then the song took longer than they thought to get released. And so then it became 2009 and they were like, shit, we've got to change this lyric. Let's make it 3008 because that's so far in the future. And then we won't have to change anything else.
I guarantee change that line.
I guarantee that's what happened. I guarantee that's what happened. They were like, we've got to change that 2008 line because we're basically saying we're last year. So let's make it 3008.
Now, in fairness, I know somebody very close to me who saw them in concert and said they were very entertaining and good.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Again, I'm not faulting them. I'm just saying this is a ridiculous lyric.
I haven't heard leprechauns in a song in quite some time.
I don't know that I've ever heard a song. I mean, I would have liked if he had said beats so big I'm stepping on Smurfs. That would have made it a little cooler for me. Because aren't they about the same size?
Neither one of those things are cool. Just letting you know. The Fae people do not get down with being stepped on. I think the leprechauns fall in that world.
Probably. Yeah, you're probably right. Do you have anything else that you think is hilarious about this lyric before we move on?
Well, if they had more than 17 words in the song, I might be able to make something out of that. But there's just a lot of boom, 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 boom. Got to get that. Boom, boom, boom. Got to get that.
Boom, boom, that.
Somebody, what they did is somebody just had one of those. If you've worked in a studio or if you've DJ'd, like instant replays, they have hotkeys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like somebody just got their new pad with all these hotkeys and they just programmed boom, boom, boom in there.
It's like they filled it with the shotgun sound.
And they just kept hitting it. Yes, baby cry.
They didn't know what to do, so they said, "I've got
truck back up.
4 bars left." And liner into the next song. Yeah.
And so in fairness, this might be my favorite song by the Black Eyed Peas, as ridiculous as it is.
Yeah.
It is catchy when you actually hear the song and it's not, me and you talking about it.
Yeah, someone much more talented than us singing Beats So Big I'm Stepping on Leprechauns will make you tap your foot and hopefully not step on a leprechaun when you're doing it. But when we say it makes it sound silly.
So when I look these up on the interwebs, just to go back to Ice Ice Baby really quick.
Mm-hmm.
So it has another part where it gives you related songs, right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know if these are Vanilla Ice songs or if they're other songs.
Sure.
But under related songs, the first one that popped up is called The Horny Song. I'm in. I want to know what this is now.
It's got trumpets. It's got trombones. It's got baritones. It's got...
I'm going to go with it's probably not that.
Oh, all right. Well.
And then the one below that was Da Ha, Da Ha. I'm out. I don't want to know what that is. I'm not... The first one, yes. Second one, no. No, thank you.
Da-ha is the chorus. That's when everyone all sings along. Da-ha.
No, I'm not even going to look it up. The other one, I will look up.
But
related songs under Boom Boom Pow is, this is theirs. Be Nice.
Okay.
And Mamacita. And then one is Smells Like Funk. Which I've always wondered what that is, because you hear that all the time. Ooh, that's funky. It smell. You like I can't smell the music, bro.
It's not always good.
I don't know what you're doing.
If something's funky, that's not always a good smell.
Yeah.
Especially
but in the world of music, that is good.
Like, well, something can sound funky, but if it smells funky, that's usually universally bad, right?
Well, that's because you're not funky enough, Matt.
I guess.
If you're playing music and that funk smell, you smell the funk on that beat, that's good. You want to do that. That's the shit right there. You want to smell that funk. Yeah, see? Can't you smell that smell? Smell that funk. Smells like funk.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I stand corrected.
There, I'm done. I'm done.
Last song is the most ridiculous. And I like this song, but it actually took me a minute to try to narrow down the lyric that I found the most confusing or ridiculous, because I could jump into any part of the song. And so while you're reading along, I'm sure you'll find a lot more ridiculous. But my favorite nonsense was, and maybe this is just really philosophical and I'm not getting it, but go ask the dust for any answers. Come back strong with 50 belly dancers.
Go ask the dust for any answers. Come back strong with 50 belly dancers.
Yeah. Is that a strong comeback?
I don't know.
It's impressive. I mean, if I were to say something to you and you'd be like, all right, now you've offended me. And then you turned around and brought 50 belly dancers to somehow come back strong, I'd say, okay, kudos to you, sir.
How high do you have to be to go ask the dust for any answers?
I think he's thinking of a different kind of dust, magic dust.
Bro, hold on, bro. Yeah, come here. No, I won't use the end dust this time, I promise. I got this question. I got a question for you.
How many belly dancers is too much?
And then you get the answer to the question, and you come back to with belly dancers.
And what would they do?
This sounds like a trip.
What would they do? Would the belly dancers respond?
They would belly dance.
Here's what the dust told us.
We're going to give it to you, but through interpretive belly dance.
Which will raise more dust, and then it will go on and on forever.
Well, the beginning of that whole stanza is white heat is screaming in the jungle. Complete the motion if you stumble. Go ask the dust for any answers. Come back strong with 50 belly dancers.
It just doesn't.
I feel like this is about drugs. I'm pretty certain this is about drugs.
Is belly dancers like a drug reference? Is that
if you're whacked out of your mind? Yeah, I'm sure.
Pill? Again, we sound really.
You can come back with 50 belly dancers, 50 Jolly Ranchers. I don't know. At that point, does it matter? You're so blown at that point, it doesn't know.
I wish he would have said come back with 50 Jolly Ranchers.
I mean, come on. Sweetheart is bleeding in the snow cone. So smart, she's leading me to ozone.
Yeah, that's another
music, the great communicator. Use 2 sticks to make it in the nature.
I kind of get that one. So that's you can build a fire, you'd survive in nature.
But
that's the one that makes the most sense.
The birth of every other nation, worth your weight, the gold of meditation. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
This chapter is going to be a close one. Smoking rings. I know you're going to blow one. Getting high.
A smoke ring. He's going to blow a smoke ring.
Yeah, they're wasted, dude. All on a spaceship persevering. Use my hands for everything but steering. Now he's freaky.
We know what he's staring with. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a few Red Hot Chili Peppers performances. I know what they're all steering with.
Yeah. Gym socks. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. Mop tops are happy when they feed you.
I guess that might be. I don't know.
Jay Butterfly is in the treetop. Birds that blow the meaning into bebop.
Nope, don't get that at all.
So wasted.
Jay Butterfly. Who is Jay Butterfly?
He's probably a really tough dude if he goes by Jay Butterfly.
It's one of those ironic names.
And why do I assume it's a dude? It could be Jessica Butterfly. I don't know.
Jessica Butterfly.
Jennifer Butterfly. And what do you think of when I say that? So high.
I think you're right. But aren't they all I don't know. This came out not recently, but this came out in the last 20 years, right? Weren't they all recovering?
I'm sure they all are, but they're still writing about when they remember being high.
Yeah, they did write a lot about drugs. That's true. I don't know if that's a pass, though. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, if you write about drugs, I'm not going to question the ridiculousness of your lyrics. I feel like I still have to ask.
No, but if you're, excuse me, if you're high and writing songs, or you're writing songs about being high, it is almost carte blanche to be ridiculous, because they pretty much are if they're high.
Yeah.
I mean, think of all the people you've met in your life when they were, when they were blown out, blotto, whatever you want to use for that. They're ridiculous.
Yes.
They thought they weren't.
Yes.
But from the sober side of the world, you're like, what are you doing?
Right. Exactly. I feel like I have to, the more we talk about this line, the more I feel like I've heard. So there is a novel called Ask the Dust.
Oh, is there?
So now we're going to dive down in the rabbit hole here.
All right. Now I got to go find that.
So,
hey, hang out with Matt and Jayce while they go search the internet.
I know.
So what is it called? Bite the dust?
Eat the dust?
Ask the dust.
And it's about
Ask the Dust movie. Oh, there's a movie. There's a DVD, a PDF if you want. You can see the cast, the film. There's no book.
I just need to know if there are 50 belly dancers in the movie.
Because I'm
Because
just going to go to the DVD.
This explains everything. Everyone stay tuned. Jayce is going to watch this movie.
All right, everybody hit pause.
We'll be back in 2 hours.
Well, the gross revenue on this movie was $2.5 million. I'm going to go with that. Salma Hayek was in it.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell's in it.
So Ask the Dust means something to somebody, but 50 belly dancers better be in this movie, or I'm back to square one with not making any sense. Do you think if I asked the dust about stepping on leprechauns, the dust would tell me specifically how high that you would have to be stepping?
None of this makes sense. None of this.
No.
It can't be that good of a movie, though. It only got a 5.8 on IMDb, 35% Rotten Tomatoes, and a 58 on Metacritic.
Were the Red Hot Chili Peppers in the movie?
I don't think so. I'm going to go to the full cast here. I'm just trying to see if David Bryan scored this.
Oh,
see what I did there?
If only.
See what I did there?
I love it.
No, this movie's got some heavy hitters in it, man. It's got like I said, Salma Hayek.
Sure.
Best what movie is Salma Hayek best known for? If you say Frida, I'm going to slap you virtually.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico? No, what was the one?
I was like, Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah.
I was like, Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
I think she was also in that.
Everybody hit pause. I'm driving to Pennsylvania and slapping them. Colin, see?
Ow.
Did you hear that? Yeah, you'll listen next time.
Sorry, Jayce.
Colin Farrell's in it. Donald Sutherland's in it. Idina Menzel. I feel like she's famous for something else.
She's in Frozen.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's just let it go.
Very good.
So those are all the songs that I had for this edition. I'm sure I'll have more. I haven't even delved into Sly and the Family Stone because
talk about being high.
But that's for another topic, because literally I could talk about It's a Family Affair for an hour.
I have a feeling you probably could, and it would definitely be not suitable for airplay.
So if anyone listening has other lyrics that they think are crazy or don't make any sense, feel free to send them to us somehow on one of the media of your choice, and we will pick them apart incessantly.
And we'll make them make even less sense.
We will stop, collaborate in the true sense, and then you can listen to us talk about them. How about that?
I'm going back to Come to My Window. If you have a song that you want us to talk about, or that you just have questions that you want us to answer, you can come to my window. Please don't crawl inside. Not inviting you. You can come to the window. Just don't cross the threshold of the window. Yeah. You can wait outside by the light of the moon. Don't come in. But I will be home soon.
I'll be home soon. We can go in together. Or better yet, we'll just chat on the porch, and then I'll go in and lock the door, and you can stay out.
Yeah, please don't break into my house.
Seriously. It's ridiculous. Yeah. All right. What else?
I figured that was a good way to wrap that up, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. On the outline that I sent you, it says topic 2, Jayce topic.
That's your topic. Take it away.
I didn't fill it out at all. And I wrote it.
Beautiful.
So we'll pass right over Jayce topic since he has none for this.
Luckily, I managed to rant and rave for almost a full hour on my stuff.
Holy cow. Look at that.
You're
55
welcome.
minutes. We're trucking along, everybody. All right, Matt. Well, since we've covered that Jayce didn't do his homework and he doesn't have a topic 2 because he didn't do what he was supposed to do, we'll move on to topic 3. Things we're listening to, watching, and or reading this week.
Awesome.
So I will give this one a start. And things I've been listening to, and it's not really this week. It's kind of this week and last week because we didn't really get to this point when we were talking to Sluice.
That's true. Yeah.
So, so we had such a good conversation with him, and we ran it was our longest one to date, I believe. It was like an hour and 40 minutes. It was quite a long one, but
it was a good chat. And there were things we didn't get to. Like
oh yeah.
And he said that too. Like after he hung up, he texted me and said, good chat. And then he said, there were a bunch of things that I forgot to mention. And so maybe we'll have him on again.
Yeah. I mean, just because you're on once doesn't mean you wouldn't be asked again, and unless you're a jerk or something.
Yeah.
So then we might ask you back 3 or 4 times because you're probably entertaining.
Yes.
But so getting on to things we've been listening to.
Yeah.
My list is I got a few songs on there. I mean, I listen to a lot of stuff. To narrow it down to just these songs,
right,
is kind of cutting my playlist short.
Okay.
Because I listen to music pretty much music and podcasts all day long.
Right.
And then when I'm home, when I'm making dinner, I listen to music. And
me too.
I listen to music while I'm playing my guitar.
Yep.
And I listen to music when I'm out in the garage. And my son is always asking me, Dad, who is that? Who is that? So I'm always having to, tell him who these old bands are.
Nice.
Like today, he asked me, he's like, Dad, who's that? I'm like, it's only the greatest rock band ever. It's AC/DC.
Oh, cool. Wait a minute.
I'm surprised he didn't know.
Recognize AC/DC.
Yeah. You don't know that song? I know there's 50 names for it, but it's that song. It's the good one.
It's the good one. All right. So what have you been listening to?
So I've been listening to, as you know, Matt, and other people may know this too, I'm a big fan of the Gaslight Anthem.
Yes,
big fan. Seen them a couple times, but I'm not listening to I do listen to Gaslight Anthem, but what I've been listening to a lot is their lead singer, Brian Fallon, went solo a few years ago, and his latest album came out this past March. It's called Local Honey.
Okay.
But in particular, the song You Have Stolen My Heart by Brian Fallon has come up on my playlist quite a few times. It's a good song. Actually, that whole album is good. It's very, very folky, very roots rocky, a bunch of other cliche terms.
Local Honey.
Yeah. That people use for a guy when he just sits and plays his acoustic guitar.
Sure. Yep. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, but the album's really good. That song in particular, for whatever reason, I'm not even sure why, has popped up on my playlist, but I really like it. Another one I've listened to quite a bit, which is almost a complete 180 from Brian Fallon, is Chromeo.
And
I don't know if
I
you're
saw your list,
Chromeo.
and I know Chromeo, but I can't think of where. I know I've heard that auto tune. And I like it.
Digital dance disco type music, but they're good. It's very poppy, very catchy. You can dance in your kitchen while you're making dinner, which I do a lot of that. So if you know what I look like, now you can imagine me dancing in my kitchen.
That video will be up on Instagram, and then TikTok.
The TikToks. But in particular, it's the song Old 45s. It's not like a new song by them. It's one of their older ones, I guess, if they have an old song. But it's a catchy song. This is an older song. At least I think it is. I listened to a lot of these guys, but I couldn't tell you their old ones from their new ones.
Right. They do kind of sound the same.
Which
not
is
the
actually,
same, but they have the same feel.
Which is a testament to them, because a lot of groups, you can tell their early work from their later work.
Yeah.
But the Pet Shop Boys, and that's who this next one is, the Pet Shop Boys, if you run their catalog, they're very consistent.
Yes. They are consistent.
Which is good, because their early stuff is good. Their later stuff is good. They've just been very consistent. Here in the States, I don't think they've ever been as big as they are in Great Britain.
No. They did a lot of covers too, in case you were wondering. They did a lot of cool covers.
Oh, they did. But this song in particular, and I'm going to say this word wrong because I'm an uncultured swine. Love is a bourgeois construct.
Perfect.
Did I say that right?
Yeah. Yeah. Came out in 2013.
Oh, see, so I guess it is kind of newer, but it's really good. It's I think I said this for the other ones. It's really catchy. I guess that's what I'm going to say today.
It's got a good beat and you can dance to it.
It's got a good beat. You can dance to it. They consistently write a good song. I don't know what does another critic go to, but that in particular, that one has popped up in my playlist a bunch of times. This group I just started listening to. I don't know why I just started listening to. They have a ton of cover songs, so you might actually know them more than I do.
I don't, but I'm going to look them up. I'm writing them down right now.
Small Town Titans. Lots of cover songs.
So this one is this is a cover. I was wondering if it was.
It's the Marcy Playground cover.
That's what I thought. Candy. Okay.
Yeah. And when I was this one, it didn't pop them in my playlist. They had other songs that came up through my playlist. One of them, they do a cover of Spoon Man, which is really good.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's no spoons that I can remember.
Interesting choices.
But so I was cruising YouTube because I had listened to them. They came up in one of my Spotify playlists. And so I was over in YouTube looking for songs to listen to because this is what I do. And I saw that they had a cover of Sex and Candy. Now, I liked the original.
Sure.
Yep. But it was never like a huge hit. I guess it was, a pretty decent hit for Marcy Playground. But I was like, wow, I wonder, are they just going to play it straight? Or are they going to, so they put their own little twist on it.
Okay, cool.
But it's, I wouldn't say it's a straight ahead cover, but it's kind of straight ahead, but with their own sound. And it was good. And I was not expecting to like it, but it's good.
I like when bands take interesting choices in their covers and whether they do it like whether they're faithful to the original or whether they make it completely different. I just like when they take you somewhere different. When you can cover Happy Birthday, but that's just it's boring. But when you think of like, oh, why did that band choose that song or what? They must have actually either they dug the song and it's sort of a deep cut or it's a odd choice, or they think it's a ridiculous song, but they wanted to put their own spin on it. Like those types of decisions really interest me.
Like off the top of your head, putting you on the spot, what is a band that chose a ridiculous song, but it actually was a good cover? Can you think of one really quick?
Wow.
This is me putting Matt on the spot, everybody. And he's like the king of covers. So he's cursing me. He's like, I should have this. Oh, man, so many.
There's so many because I think that a lot of bands, particularly if you take a band and if you want to talk about cover songs, this could be a whole other episode, but a lot of bands end up doing a cover for like a compilation of weird things. One of the things that just hits me off the top of my head, it's a band that probably me and one other person listening to this podcast actually liked, Blind Melon. I'm a big fan of Blind Melon. They're
all right.
3 or 4, actually, at least 3 really good albums, but they did.
I think I know what song you're going to go for though.
They were on a Schoolhouse Rock compilation and they covered 3 is a Magic Number from Schoolhouse Rock.
That was not the song I thought you were going for.
Yeah, and it was good, and it's a catchy. They did it pretty faithful to the original, but they made it a song that I would actually listen to and not be like, well, this is one of those kids cartoons you got to learn something songs. It's a fun song, and my kids actually like it too. Another one they did was not really a cover, but it's kind of a cover. They did a their own spin on The Pusher. By
the Steppenwolf song?
Yeah. But it's different and it's not 100% the same song. I recommend if you're looking for something that's weird, it'll make you say, wait a minute, is this the same song? Recommend checking out Blind Melon's The Pusher because at points you're like, oh yeah, this is that song. And then you're like, no, this isn't that song. So they've done a couple that are odd. I think, I think, didn't Sonic Youth cover the Carpenters on a Carpenters tribute?
Yeah, there was a bunch of tributes to that mid '90s era.
Yeah.
There was like the big tribute. There was a tribute to the Carpenters. There was a tribute to Kiss called "Kiss My Ass." How original!
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that was it. So okay, on that album, it was "Rock and Roll All Night" by Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Oh, I hated that.
But it was so different that it was kind of. I thought it was cool. I know because it didn't rock. You're probably not a fan.
It did not rock me, roll me all night. No. I didn't want to party every day listening to it. No.
But it was harmonious and pretty and acoustic, and it made you think, "Oh, is this really a Kiss song?" But it was. I thought it was. Cool.
And I liked Toad the Wet Sprocket, but that was I was like, no,
not for everyone.
No. And then there was the other covers album that was big at that point in time was Nativity in Black, the Black Sabbath one.
Oh right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That had like Megadeth doing Paranoid, which was good, and there's a bunch on there, and I'm drawing a complete blank, but that's the one that sticks out.
I wonder why they didn't ask Toad the Wet Sprocket to do Paranoid.
I think you know. I think you know the answer to that one.
We'll have to talk covers on a different episode because, like, that's one of those things that I really could fill another hour, and you would have to shut me up because, if we haven't mentioned this already, I collect cover songs, so I have about 5,000 of them in either a hard drive or on CDs somewhere. So, we can't play them, but I can certainly talk at length about them.
Good to know.
Yeah,
I already knew all that, anyways.
Yeah, you did.
But that will be like, well, we got nothing to talk about, man. Well, what do you want to talk about? Let's do an episode about covers. All right, good. I won't have to say anything. Go.
No homework for you.
No homework for me. This will be Jayce topic 2 all over again.
I just ask that you stay awake.
Yeah. I'm awake. I got my slippers on. We're good. I'm actually wearing a full pajama outfit tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Red plaid to the Insta.
I have, because it's we're recording this on opening weekend of NASCAR. I have my NASCAR hat on with my full pajamas and slippers.
Wait a minute. You wear a hat with pajamas?
I'm wearing a hat with pajamas. It's a new world, Matt.
Are you Ebenezer Scrooge or something?
No, not that kind of hat. It's a Chase Elliott #9 Hooters hat.
Oh God. All right. Fair enough.
I'm just painting a picture for you right now, aren't I? But a couple of the last two things that I've really been listening to, and I know in other podcasts I've talked about the Going Off Track podcast, which I listen to a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, these two I've been listening to. The first one is hands down my favorite podcast of all time. I even like it more than ours.
Yeah.
And that's saying something because I really like everything that I do.
Yeah.
But is Stuff They Don't Want You to Know.
Yes, you've had me listen to a couple episodes of this.
That's like my OG. That's my podcast that I go to. But the one that I was listening to that made me want to put it on the list is they do a listener mail every week.
Okay.
Because they've got way more listeners than we do.
For now.
We're coming for you.
That's right.
But it was about radioactive brine.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like to brine a turkey?
It comes down to there was some brine that they would use. They were talking about, and if I understood it correctly, now I was listening to it when I was supposed to be working, so I was kind of double tasking.
Sure.
But it was apparently this place that they use this type of stuff on their roads in Ohio, which if you've been to Ohio, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
There was some other stuff in that listener mail. Now I got to go to my list and pull it up, because there was another part of that one that there was the radioactive brine, but there was something else that made me put it on there. And of course I didn't write it down because, why would I do that?
At the time you thought, I will never forget about this. I'm not going to write it down. Radioactive brine will clue me in to that other part of my brain, and then I'll pull it from where it was sitting next to radioactive brine. The thing about that podcast that I like, the couple episodes that I listen to, is they really do research and they do their homework on all of these topics, and they can talk at length about all of these sort of
weird things,
conspiracy theories and things like that. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. The other thing was, this was their episode Listener Mail, Radioactive Brine, Australia's Stolen Generation, and an inside scoop on fracking. And the interesting part is we were like, oh, fracking, you're talking about whatever. but it was cool because the listener mail actually came from somebody who works in the field of fracking and was talking about the not good things that fracking is doing.
Okay. Wow. So it's an expose.
Yeah.
It ripped the lid off big frack.
And the part that caught me too is when you read the synopsis of the episode is, why are there billboards warning about radioactive brine in parts of the U.S.? And I was like, all right, I'm in. Click.
Say no more.
Say no more. I'm your guy. You're looking for me.
Wow.
And then the other one too, just to wrap my little part of this up, as of course I was listening to Your Sunday Drive.
Yeah.
Season 3, episode 2. This
Yay.
episode has no agenda. And that's hosted by my two friends, Matt and Nate.
Nice. Yeah, I like that they said we had that new podcast smell.
Yeah, they said, I was listening to my buddy's podcast and it's got that new podcast smell. And I texted him like right after I heard that. And I was like, I'm using that. That is getting used. He's like, that's cool, bro. Go for it.
Yeah, that was nice. Thanks again, guys. That was cool to hear.
So that's what I have been listening to this week. What about you?
So for me, I kind of went back to my fallback artist, and this is a guy that I started listening to back at Radio X, and that's kind of cool that I would have probably never discovered him if I hadn't worked at WUPX. But he used to be lead singer of Soul Coughing. They had a falling out. They hate each other now, pretty much. And he went solo, Mike Doty, and he's put out a bunch of solo albums that are, a lot of them are a guy with guitar, but he's also just a really interesting, almost like a beat poet. And if you want a good example of the beat poet stuff, you have to listen to Screenwriter's Blues by Mike Doty, because it is basically this weird, repeating, not quite droning, but very hypnotizing tempo song music in the background. And he just talks about a guy who lives in Reseda, and he's driving, and he's talking about hooking up with a model, and just the way his cadence and the way he says the things, he's not singing, he's just talking. It is such a cool song, and I can't play it in front of my kids, but it's a good one. And so I recommend that if you're into sort of off music, but that still makes you kind of like really listen and enjoy it. That's a good one. But then he also has some really melodic songs. Busting Up a Starbucks is a really good one. 27 Jennifers. And he talks about, he went to school with 27 Jennifers.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it goes 16 Jens, 12 Jennies or something. I don't know, but it's a good song. Ways and Means is probably my favorite. But Mike Doty, I have a playlist that I had to fool Amazon into thinking I said Do D, because when I try to, she doesn't understand how to pronounce his last name. So I made a playlist called Do D, like DOE. And so when I tell Amazon to play that, she understands. And I listen to that more than probably any other playlist. And it's just a shuffling of all his songs. He did a cover of John Denver's song that's bizarre and interesting. So that's probably my normal, what I listen to the most. If I were to just condense all the music I listen to over the course of a week, it would probably be a lot of Mike Doty music.
So like when you're on the chain gang,
yeah,
and you got your earbuds and you're listening to Mike Doty,
so
and then one of the bros knocks it out of your hand, takes your earbuds, he's like, bro, what are you listening to? You're supposed to be listening to Sports Ball. Bam! Yeah. And they punch her right in the face.
So like the dude bros have a one of those Bluetooth speakers, and then they'll put on some sort of
dude bro music.
Yeah, I mean, it's got like, I think Disturbed is in there, and I think
they're down with the sickness.
Puddle of Mud and all those kind of angry late.
I've
90s.
seen one out of two of those bands.
Yeah, so they listen to a lot of that.
Amy's seen both of them now that I think of it.
Yeah, they listen to that sort of stuff. So I don't don't put in earbuds. I really should, but I don't think of it. I just grin and bear it.
There's nothing wrong with those. There's
stuff.
Nothing wrong with those bands.
There's nothing right with them.
That's not fair.
I'm just kidding. To each his own. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of hibiscus tea. That's all.
The mere fact that you drink hibiscus tea tells me you don't own any of their records.
Yeah, exactly. I am sitting here with a cold glass of hibiscus tea, and I have no business talking about Five Finger Death Punch.
No, people who drink hibiscus tea do not talk about Five Finger Death Punch. No, but people who wear like rock and roll savior jeans with bedazzled butts, now they talk about Five Finger Death Punch. Men and women.
You can't wear those on the chain gang.
Fair across the board.
You can't wear those on the chain gang. I don't know.
Does the chain hit him and it jingles too much?
The chain's going to get caught on one of those rhinestones, so it's bad news.
But out of those bands, actually, Puddle of Mud song, She Hates Me. Yeah. I love that song. It's a total guilty pleasure song.
Sure. Yep. I agree. That's catchy. It. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like 3 chords on your. Even I can sing and play it on my guitar. I sound terrible, but I can do it.
That'll be on our Patreon. Jayce will
I should really set that up. I think it's neat that we think anybody would give us money to do this.
I figure, like, here's the thing. Here's the way I look at it. If we put something ridiculous on like a special platform and we said, just send $5, then I think that there would be a handful of people who'd be like, I'd pay $5 to see Jayce sing She Hates Me. Because it's just $5. I mean, I might spend it on a beer or something somewhere else.
I do have a professional life that I need to curate outside of this. I can't have random videos of me singing Puddle of Mud's She Hates Me.
You'll be in a mustache and a floppy hat and a fake beard when you do it, so they won't know. You will identify yourself as Gary, and then you'll sing.
I work with a guy named Gary. I can't do that.
We'll each get $2.50.
Come up with a name of somebody I don't know.
Come on, man. Do it for the team.
Do it for the money. Sell out.
$2.50.
I want my $2.
All right, so you won't be.
So what have you been watching? What have you been watching over these past couple of weeks?
Well, I'm lame, so I don't do a lot of watching.
We know that.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of. Right now we're hooked on Alias. We've been watching. We're through like season 4 or something now of that old Jennifer Garner show. We've been watching it from the beginning, and I'm pretty sure we watched it when it was new, but we're watching it again. But I did just recently get into Outlander. Have you seen this?
Nope.
So it's on.
Don't even know what it is.
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's there's a lot of the sexy in it. I'll just say that. And it's about, this might be up your alley, not just for the sexy part, but it's about a lady who inexplicably gets time traveled back to, it's kind of like that Christopher Reeves movie that takes place at the Mackinac
Somewhere in Time.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But this lady gets transported back in time to when her husband's like distant ancestor was this general in this big war. And I'm not far into it, so I don't know all the details, but she doesn't know how she got there, and she just kind of ends up starting to live this life in the past, very confused. And she's and all the people are like, who are you? You're so weird, like fish out of water story. But there's a lot of stuff that happens. It's an interesting idea.
A lot of stuff they don't want you to know.
Well, there's some naked stuff, naked stuff happens in every generation. I mean, in the old days, people still have naked.
If it didn't, there wouldn't be the next.
Exactly. You're right. So it's, it's not something you want to watch with your kids for sure, but, watch it with your significant other and there's something for everybody. I'll put it that way. So Outlander on Netflix is what I've been, just started to get into because other people recommended, they said that the several seasons that are out are really good. So I'm looking forward to that.
Cool. Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Knowing me, I probably won't, but maybe I will. Because this is the stuff that I watch.
I know.
I've been watching Extreme Paranormal Witness. Yes,
I
watch
you.
This stuff. I love TV shows like this. And I don't even care whether you think it's real or it's not real. I still watch it.
I know. You're one of my closest friends, but I just want to hold your hand and say, Jayce, it's all fake. There's no such thing.
You don't know that.
I do.
You don't know that.
Pretty sure.
Come on, man. I'm having to watch that now because Ghost Adventures is now on the paid platform.
So what's the difference? What's Ghost Adventures versus Extreme Paranormal Witness?
Ghost Adventures has Zach Baggins and Aaron Goodwin.
So
that's
Zach
the difference.
Baggins is obviously Bilbo Baggins' ancestor.
No, he has a museum in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Of oddities. I can't remember the name of it. And then his partner in crime, Aaron, who that's the real reason we all watch that show. The people who watch it is for Aaron, because he always makes Aaron go into the scary places by himself, and he gets freaked out. And he's like, "Whoa, dude, did you feel that? It just went right through me." You know, that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And
just
we
all,
draft,
it's a wind.
like the window's open, and he's like, "It's a ghost." Oh, sorry, it's a draft, but still, it's a ghost. You know, they get out the old Kinect cameras from, you know, the Xbox 360 or whatever.
What?
And you know how those can like see your body move, so you can like play a video game on the screen.
Sure, yeah.
That's the technical thing. It sees your body move, so you can play a video game.
Right.
And but there's a way that they turn that into a camera. And they're like, "Look, see, you can see the outline
of what?
Of a spirit
or a dust bunny. It's a speck of dust.
It's a spirit
out of focus."
Oh, you're such a non-believer.
I get it, and
you're
sometimes
such a normie.
Here's the thing, though. Every once in a while, when I'm just diving deep into YouTube and I'm like, I can't find anything interesting to watch, I'll look up, like real footage of ghosts discovered in blah blah blah, because I'm open to the idea. But every time I watch one of those, I'm like, no, nothing. I could have done that with 10 minutes in a string, or I could have.
I think you're giving yourself a little too much credit.
All right, 10 minutes of production crew and a string. There would be a string involved.
There would be, and you would be there. So I guess you're kind of right.
I'm pretty much doing it like that.
So you don't watch Paranormal Caught on Camera? I mean, that's another family favorite around here.
No, here's the thing. If it
People
were
are not going to want to watch TV with me.
If it were real, there would be legitimate people investigating. Don't you think?
Well, now you're calling into question these people's legitimacy.
Indeed, sir, I am.
So you're telling me, now hold on, don't say anything, but you're telling me that Zach Baggins isn't a legitimate investigator?
I will grant you that he is a legitimate human being who
that we know of,
who believes to investigate the paranormal.
All right, fair enough. We'll agree that is true.
But listen, I watch movies about fake things all the time, and I enjoy them. So I don't fault you for liking it. I just think it's nonsense.
You normie.
I watch superhero movies. I know it's fake. I still like it.
What do you mean superheroes are fake?
Well, I mean, they don't live in Pennsylvania.
You mean that's not real?
No. Mm-mm.
You mean Thanos was... Never mind. Taking it too far there.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been watching a lot of the ID Network. Do you watch that?
No, I don't actually have cable.
Oh, okay. Well, then you might have it.
But I've heard of it. It's got all the
it's all the murder shows
and stuff.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's Investigation Discovery, I think, was what it was originally called. But now it's the ID Network, and it has all the murders and the serial killers and all the stuff that you shouldn't really enjoy watching. But for some reason, a lot of us really enjoy watching it.
Depending on the show, I like those too. Like if it's one of those ones where every segment gives you information and furthers the story. But if it's like Dateline NBC or whatever, where it's like every segment says, something might happen, and then they go to a commercial, and then the next segment it's like, will something happen? Stay tuned.
Then they go to commercial.
It might happen. Yeah. And then
you just missed something happen.
Could it be the husband? And then it's not. Or
it's always the husband.
I know, but those shows could be 10 minutes long, and they stretch it out an hour. If it's something that you learn about something in history, about, say, some crime family, and they went on a murder spree, that to me is much more interesting than taking hey, this lady disappeared. Turns out the husband killed her. They could have just told me that in an article. I didn't need to watch an hour-long show. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on how they frame it.
True.
So now that I've shit on all your stories...
It's not that I don't like you, Jayce. It's just that I hate everything you like and enjoy and stand for. But you're a great guy.
You've condensed it.
One of my best friends. And I didn't say I believed all of this stuff. I just enjoy watching it.
Exactly. That's the important thing. That's the important thing.
But I do believe it. So let's move on.
Okay.
So this is the part where we usually end.
Oh.
I think we just need to go to right where we started. And Matt, I think you need to go ask the dust for any answers.
You better come back with 50 belly dancers.
I'm Jayce.
I'm Matt.
And this has been X Radio X.
Bye-bye.